What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online. I am in the middle of doing the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. I just finished A Stranger's Face, and I'm heading back to go pick up the next mission. And in doing so, it looks like I've done, I think it's every 16 missions for the same person, or for the same agent, gets you a storyline mission. And that's what this person just contacted me about. And so I figured I would take a hiatus or jump out for a moment, run this mission, gain faction with Sisters of Eve, which is always a good faction to have, and arguably one of the most lucrative, and yeah, walk you through that video myself. So you get contacted, you get a notification, and if you click on it, it takes you to your communications tab in the mail. Tells you what they want and where to meet them. So I'm going to set that as my new destination. And I'm going to head there. And you get a very specific mission. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, it looks like a simple pickup and drop off. And it has a nice reward. They want you to put down 100,000 ISK in collateral as you take this transaction in salary log, but I think that that's well worth it. This limited ocular implant is very nice. Well, not very nice, but it's nice. If you remember, it's 1-2 perception, and we can see, let's see, once we land, I'll look at the market details. You can see that, you know, they sell for 200, 250K, so that's not, it's not nothing, as they say. So it's going to be a relatively simple mission. Just go and pick it up from here, but I have to go to the station to accept the mission, and then go to here and bring it back to the station. So hopefully it's not too far apart. Getting some text messages right now. Going to answer this really quickly. Keep myself jumping.
Warp drive active.
So I wasn't originally planning to do this, but I figured that you probably had the same experience I did because you hadn't been taking missions from this Sister Alitura previously, and so as a result, let me make sure that this is, yes, it's recording. Okay, that's good. As a result, you too have probably just finished your 16th mission, and you got that notification, and this is what it's about. So storyline missions are important because they are where you get the biggest boost to your standing. So just to use, let's take a look just to see where we start. Under interactions, standings, Sisters of Eve faction is 1.78, and the Sisters of Eve Corporation in that faction, Servant Sisters of Eve, and the Sisters of Eve Corporation is, alright, so 1.71 and 1.78. Now if I click on this, I've been doing missions repeatedly here, and you can see when I've done these missions. And what sorts of percentage increase to my overall standing. Right, so this 1.78, 1.71, they're both increased from their, this is kind of convoluted, but the standing system, the way the game uses it, is you have a given standing, right? You can see it over here, 1.07, 0.81, 0.68, and so on. And then your skills, in this case connections or diplomacy, dictates how you're actually perceived. So it's sort of a modification of that base standing. So currently my base standing is 1.07, but it is effectively 1.78 because I have 2 points in connections. It increases it. So I'll look here, and so I've been getting, 0.6%, 0.8%, 0.8%, 0.8, 0.3, and so on. Not really big increases in standing. And so we'll just have to remember, 1.78, and I'll leave this up while we do this mission because it'll be interesting to see what it jumps to. So we'll look at that and then we'll go back.
Docking permission requested.
All right, so I'm going to dock up. I got to accept the mission, and all right, so we click on the guy. He's already offered us a mission. We'll just pull it up here out of the way. Transaction data delivery, blah, blah, blah. I don't really think I want to read this. I don't know that I care enough. Data holds information of sensitive nature. Under no circumstance can these reports be lost. Pirates have a tendency to want this, so they may try to attack me, I guess, while I'm flying around. I don't think that's the case. All right, so I'm going to hit accept. We'll pull up. I got to set that as the destination, add a waypoint. So I got to go to the place to pick up the item, come back, drop it off, and we're good. So, yeah, we're only 2 jumps out, so that's good. That makes it a little bit more palatable.
Drive active.
And now we just jump around. And we gotta dock up and grab the item. And then get back into space and head back. Oh, it's been a long week.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
A little bit of courier missions, I guess, aren't so bad. A little bit more relaxing than it could be. So we'll grab out of the hangar, put it in our ship, undock, and head back. So a lot of times the rewards for storyline missions are going to be an implant like we're getting now. They'll be pretty nice, especially if you're new to the game. They're not going to, generally, they're not going to like be the most incredible thing you've ever seen. But the real value is in the standing increase, and usually it's more lucrative than a regular mission. So there's also no, I want to say, so generally when I've experienced these is because I've been running security or combat missions, and you know, you just sit in an area and you grind it out, and you end up doing 16 missions relatively quickly. And so you do these storyline missions from nearby agents, but they're not, they don't always follow. So the storyline agent that your combat mission may trigger just because you were doing missions for them may not be a combat agent. It may be a distribution agent, or I think. I could be wrong on this, so if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments so that other people will know. But I'm pretty sure that it's whoever the local or the nearest, storyline agent is, and that dictates, and whatever that person's type of mission is, whether it's distribution or whatever, dictates what kinds of missions they'll be giving when you get those special storyline missions. So all right. So remember, 1.78 and 1.71 Our standing with this Center for Advanced Studies is as high as it is because of all the missions we ran when we were doing the career agent missions. So that explains that, and that also sort of ties to the Galente Federation, because that corporation, I believe, is tied to the Galente Federation. All right, so 178, 171. Now I'm going to hit complete, and nothing's going to change over here. So I will open that up again. 1.84 and 1.82. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you click on it, there we go. Yeah, you can see that we got 2.1% increase, and this one, come on, there we go. So instead of the 0.6 or 0.8, we got a full 1.39%. Now sometimes you can get as much as 10 to 20% increases off of these storyline missions. So they're always worth doing if you're trying to raise faction, or you think you might with that agent. I think the mission expires after a week, but again, that's something else I could be wrong about. So thanks for watching. This is just a storyline mission, and I got to get back to what I was doing, which is the Sisters of Eve. Yeah, here we go. Got to come back down over here. I gotta find Sister Alitura. So you see this storyline agent is distribution. That's the kind of mission that he'll be giving out. So let's see. I need to go to Arnon, agent finder, Sister Alitura. There she is. I can set a destination, and that'll get me back. All right, I won't make you watch that, but thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.